Hi everyone, Alchemist here. First of all, I would like to thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. It truly means a lot to me. You guys are amazing. I appreciate your support. Today is a collective tarot reading. It's a pick-a-pile tarot reading. But if you want your own personal reading, cater to your own energy, you can find it at sifalchemist.com. Link in the description box below. I offer other services, sigils, spells, rituals, and many other things. You can find everything in the description box. So for today, I'm going to invite you to pick one of these two beautiful piles that I'm holding here in my hands. Either this pile right here or this one right here. It's going to be a message from Spirit. Whatever comes, I'm going to channel it for you guys. So take the time to pick the pile that resonates the most with you. And let's get right to it. I'm going to start with this pile right here. Message from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? Arusmich enneleres kintach sirrash iskelech mantos karok andis kalechram sintra imalen shosmech intakar alek moskeren. Very interesting. Oh, I gotta show you here what showed up. So the first card that showed up here, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, followed by the Devil card reversed, and then we have the 8 of Cups upright. And the bottom of the deck, I want to show you what showed up here. We have the High Priestess, but reversed as well, another major arcana. So 3 major arcanas that showed up here, but all reversed. This was at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is telling you here that the Wheel of Fortune, the abundance you're looking for, is not in your favor right now. It showed up though, but it's not in your favor. However, here we have the Devil card reversed as well, meaning that you have a lot of beliefs and you have a lot of programming that makes you think that there are other people harming you, that there are other people screwing you over and preventing you from getting the abundance that you desire or that you deserve. But Spirit is telling you that's not true because the Devil is reversed. That these are just programs that your family or your environment or your entourage made you believe since you were young or at a younger age. And you grew up having this mentality of blame, this mentality of that person did this for me, they caused this for me, my boss screwed up my career, and so on and so forth. Like similar negative traits or negative belief systems that push away any abundance that's coming your way. For example, maybe there's going to be some financial reward that will be coming your way, but it's taking time. It's taking time to arrive to you. During that time, you're not patient, and you're going to start blaming some other person. Oh, my family did this to me, that's why I'm not abundant. My boss did this to me, that's why I'm not getting the raise. But maybe they are processing the raise. It's just taking time. But you are being the devil. You are being the devil. But the devil is reversed. Meaning that there's no devil. There's no one here causing you this but yourself. That's why Spirit is asking you to be happy and to become positive and to become abundant within you first, which is the 8 of Cups, and 8 represents abundance. This has to be triggered within you. You have to become this positive ball of energy in order for the Wheel of Fortune to turn your way. But if you start blaming others and always pointing fingers, that means that you're becoming the devil to yourself. You are being your own devil. And the High Priestess is also reversed, meaning that Spirit, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that Spirit is saying you have the potential of the High Priestess. You are actually wise. You are gifted. And you even have gifts and abilities. You can connect to Spirit, but you always stand in your own way. You always prevent yourself from becoming the High Priestess. That's why it's reversed. So every time there's something positive that's presented to you, you find a way to make it negative, or you find a way to stop it from manifesting in your life. Why? Again, it's because these belief systems that you have in your mind, these programs that you need to work on. You need to start an alchemical transformation where you transmute this negativity into something positive for your life. Let's clarify with spirit more. We have the Knight of Cups reversed as well, meaning that you think a lot with your mind. You're not using your intuition. Spirit is saying it's time for you to start your heart. You're not using your heart. Your heart is reversed. It's time for you to start using your intuition and listening to the guidance that comes from spirit. And this guidance is usually very subtle. It's not loud. See, the guidance from spirit, it doesn't come from bold messages that are written for you in a book or in a statement that says, do this, do that, or like orders, like how your boss gives you orders. Spirit doesn't talk like that. Spirit is very subtle, and it talks in very subtle ways. That's why in alchemy, spirit is the subtle. It's represent in alchemy, we have the spirit and we have the dense. The dense is the physical, and the spiritual is the subtle. Therefore, anything spiritual, including the messages that come from your higher self, from your spirit guides, they're subtle. They're air. That's why the spiritus element is represented by the air element. It flies. It's just there in the air. And you have to be equipped with the right heart and the right state of mind to capture and read this subtleness that's in the air. It's like wavelengths that are just flying around. And it's like a radio stations. And then you have the dense, which is the radio, which is here, your physical body, you catches those wavelengths and transmute them into sound. That's how the radio works. Same thing works for you. Your body is that dense element. It's the physical that is supposed to capture these wavelengths that are subtle and transmute them into the messages that come from spirit, the messages that you need to hear. So you need to start using your intuition, your heart, to hear these subtle messages that come to you. Because you might be wondering, well, I don't hear anything, but you do. You just you don't interpret. You don't know how to interpret the subtleness of the spirit. Here again, we have cups, the 9 of Cups reversed. Sorry, the 10 of Cups reversed. You're really, you need to start loving yourself. You need to start loving what you do. You need to start loving spirit. You need to, I hear for you here, the main thing that's causing you this trouble and the lack of abundance is blaming others. That's what I hear. I hear your blame for others is huge. It's like you're always blaming. You're always pointing fingers to other people. That's because you also don't love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you would respect yourself and you would respect other people. You wouldn't point fingers at other people because you wouldn't want anyone to point the fingers at you. So everything is interconnected. How you treat yourself is how others are going to treat you as well. And sometimes even if others treat you bad, you know that you're higher than them, you know that you're better than them, and you're not going to match their frequency. You're going to keep them at the low level, and you're going to stay at your high level. You're not going to be at the low level. So these are all subtle elements that you learn throughout your journey of transformation, which you need to do. And here, the bottom of the deck, you need to become the master. 3 of Cups. It's time for you to embark on your mastery journey in order for all of this drama to disappear from your life, if you want it to disappear from your life. And one last card. We have the 5 of Wands. This all relies on your strength, on you standing in your power and declaring to yourself and to the whole world that you want to change. You can't change unless you want to change. No one, even if you bring the wisest people that have ever existed, including Jesus and Buddha, and they manifest in front of you and they tell you, you need to do this and that. It's not going to work. Because first, you need to want to change first. It has to come from you. It can't come from anybody else. From you. From your core, the middle here. This fiery core. The fire that's in the middle. It has to be ignited. And then you can start your alchemical transmutation. And then embark on your journey. So meditate on this, reflect on it, and see if you want to change or not. The decision is up to you. This is great. Let's move on to the other pile. Message from Spirit from the other pile. What does Spirit want you to know? This other pile that I was holding with my hand here, like this. Message from Spirit. I'm going to channel whatever comes. Oh, the cards jumpy here. All right, very interesting. All right. Here's Spirit. The message that I'm hearing from Spirit. This is the first card that I picked, which is the Seven of Cups. Represented by this beautiful, look at this. Don't you want to be here? I'm sure you, the person who picked this, you want to be in some kind of environment like this, which is the message. Spirit wants you to reflect on your life. Spirit wants you to hermit. Spirit wants you to take some time for yourself and see what you've accomplished and see what do you need to do, what do you need to proceed with, what has happened to you. Did it benefit you? Did it set you back? Did it push you towards your betterment, or just kind of like a recap of your life? And here we have the Five of Swords, because you've been through a lot of things happened to you in the past through the Five of Swords. And here, look, you're running away from all this trouble and this drama and this scary stuff. A lot has happened to you. You've been through a lot. But that helped you become this fierce warrior, this fierce Knight of Wands that even knew how to produce magic. See, he's holding the staff, and the staff is making light through magic. And it's riding this beautiful creature. So what you've been through has made you what you are. A powerful warrior, someone strong, someone who's not scared, someone who's embracing their darkness, someone who just knows how to deal with life in general. And someone who's not letting the bad things, see these bad things coming. You're protecting yourself from these bad things. Now you know how to protect yourself. Now you know how to say no. Now you know how to say out to other people who don't respect you. You know how to tell them, back off. Get out of my life. Because I'm pure. I know what I'm all about. And you're not the kind of person who deserve to be in my field of energy. So get away from me, or else you're protecting yourself. And you know how to do it very well. Why? Because you've been through a lot. It's through experience. You've been through a wonderful transformational journey. It was hard. It was not easy, but you've accomplished that transformation. And now Spirit is asking you to reflect on it. Just reflect on it, because that's going to inspire you in one way or another. Okay? Let's pull a couple more cards. But beautiful, a very beautiful energy here for this pile. We have the Fool. The Fool here, that is, you see how he's kind of in this garment that's kind of tying him, and he can't move, but look how calm his face is. He's calm, and there's many people around him. They're wanting things from him, or they're laughing at him, or they're trying to jeopardize his life. But look at the confidence in his face. He doesn't care. He's in the middle of this very terrifying place, but he's not scared. He's confident. Look at his face. That's you. It means that nothing can beat you right now. You have become so strong. Even if people try to trick you or give you some negative situations in your life, you're not scared. You know how to deal with it. And more so, you're calm, you're confident. You're not even threatened by what's all around you. You know why? Because you have become the fool, the wise fool, because there's two types of fool. There's the fool, the stupid fool, like many, many, many humans around the world. And there's the wise fool who eventually becomes the magician. The fool who embarks on his journey and has nothing to lose, and who's full of wisdom and follows the air and hears spirits and just goes with the guidance of the universe. That's who you are right now. And that fool usually is full of confidence, and he or she has nothing to lose. And this what you've become, which is amazing. It's an amazing energy. Here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death Major Arcana upright, number 13. The Death Major Arcana, meaning that you have gone through your alchemical transformation and it's serving you wonders. It's helping you in your life. It's making you overcome a lot of obstacles that before you would freak out for. You would be terrified and you would be stuck. But right now, you know how to deal with these situations. So you've grown spiritually, mentally, and spirit wants you to know that it's proud of you and it wants you to continue on this path. Couple more cards. All right. These two cards here that I pulled first, they're quite similar with this female figure with the pyramid behind. You see that? You see how similar they are? And one is the Pentacles, one is the Page of Pentacles, or Ace of Pentacles, and the other one is the Ace of Swords. But both women, and both with the pyramid behind. And then the third card I pulled is the Hierophant reversed. Here, Spirit is telling you that in your past lives, you had many similar past lives. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit throughout these cards. You had many similar past lives, like you've reincarnated few times before, and each time you've reincarnated, the life was similar, meaning that you were repeating cycles. You were repeating cycles in different lifetimes because you didn't necessarily learn the mistakes you were making. You didn't learn from these mistakes and you didn't improve. That's why the Hierophant is reversed here. You weren't using your knowledge and your wisdom and whatever you've learned into overcoming these cycles. So you were repeating the cycles. In one reincarnation, you were this beautiful woman in this kind of world with the pyramid, and another reincarnation, you were again another beautiful woman in kind of a similar world with the pyramid again behind her. But you never used the knowledge that you've harnessed. You've learned a lot, you've been through a lot, but you never used it to leave the cycle behind and move forward until this reincarnation. In this reincarnation, you are moving forward. You are becoming the master. You are going through the death so you can become reborn again. So in this reincarnation, you are learning to leave these cycles behind, these cycles that you were repeating over and over and over. The cycles where you were not the Hierophant. In this reincarnation, you are going through your transformation and you are going to leave these cycles behind. Beautiful, beautiful. It's someone who has learned and now they're making sure they're not going to repeat that mistake again. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. Because you're willing to stand by your new beliefs, the book of knowledge that you're holding, you know what it has. And you don't care if it's gonna cause you some problems or some sacrifices, because this person looks like they're starving. And the Four of Pentacles here, meaning that you know that you need to be grounded no matter what happens in your life. You might have problems, you might have struggles, you might have to go through a lot of difficulties and hurdles, trial, tribulations, but you're holding on the knowledge of the Hierophants, which you didn't apply before, You're holding on to it in this reincarnation because in this reincarnation, you know that's what it takes in order to move forward, in order to leave the negative cycles behind. So you are doing some sacrifices in this lifetime, but that's wise. And these sacrifices are going to pay off for you in the future because you're going to leave these cycles of reincarnation behind. This is wonderful. You're becoming such a wise soul. And one last card, we have the, and I want to show also the bottom of the deck. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Meaning that here, Spirit is telling you, this is coherent with this, in the beginning of the reading, there was this beautiful knight that I pulled here. Let me show you, the Knight of Wands. Not only you have become strong, but you have become sharp, and you have become very smart and intelligent. So you've become you're the representation of these knights that are mystical, powerful, magic. And this is what you're using in this lifetime in order to overcome these loopholes, these cycles you've been going through. 9, which means ending the cycle, as I have mentioned. This was at the bottom of the deck, which would allow you to walk towards, like this figure here, which is again the woman with the long dress, towards this beautiful castle where your new phase is going to start, where it's a new dimension of existence, it's a new phase of existence. This is where you're heading because you have become this. You have become these powerful warriors, these strong, beautiful souls that will walk the path towards the new phase of existence and leave the nasty cycles behind. Wonderful reading. Congratulations. You are moving towards becoming a new person, becoming a better person, and transitioning into a new phase of existence. Thank you very much. I hope this resonates with you. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next reading.